It began as a power play dressed up as a celebration. On December 20, the famous Hard Rock Stadium in Miami will host a La Liga match between Villarreal and Barcelona, the first time a Spanish top-flight fixture with points at stake has been scheduled outside Spain. The headline reads like a promotional dream, a glittering December night in Florida with two historic clubs on one pitch, but the subtext is a reckoning. Behind the glossy announcement from La Liga and the supportive soundbites from club presidents sits a bruising argument about what football is and who it's for. Javier Tebas, who has chased this vision for years, says the match projects Spanish football onto a new stage and brings millions of overseas fans closer to live action. The commercial logic is obvious and the US market is enormous. Yet the reaction has been swift and sharp. UEFA has raised red flags about precedent integrity. High-profile players have questioned competitive fairness, and many season ticket holders at Villarreal feel that something that was theirs has been package sold to a distant, wealthier crowd. For those fans at La Ceramica, the weekly ritual of commuting, chanting and community, the decision feels like a tremor in the ground beneath them. It is tempting to reduce the debate to a simple binary, money versus tradition. But this match exposes a knot of questions. Can a national league legitimately schedule a home fixture overseas? What do clubs of their local supporters when the balance sheets pull them in another direction? And what happens to sporting fairness when an away team plays at a neutral stadium under commercial lights? The player's perspective adds another layer. When elite athletes say they feel overlooked, it's not an abstract grievance. It touches preparation, travel, and the rhythm of a season. Frenkie de Jong's public criticism echoes broader unease in locker rooms across Europe, where athletes fear being treated like promotional assets rather than principal stakeholders. La Liga's response is to offer mitigation, compensation packages for season ticket holders and logistical planning that seeks to soften local pain, and to point to precedent in other sports where overseas fixtures have expanded global audiences. Basketball's NBA has long used international games to grow its fan base and sponsorship, but football's roots run deeper into local identity. Clubs are woven into towns and neighborhoods in a way franchise sports sometimes are not. The stakes go beyond one December match. If this becomes a repeatable model, league calendars, broadcasting rights, and the local economics of clubs could shift dramatically, drawing an even thicker line between big market clubs who can monetize internationally and smaller communities that depend on home fixtures for both identity and income. Politicians and sporting authorities will watch closely. Legal questions about jurisdiction, the spirit of domestic competitions, and the right of supporters to their home advantage will be litigated in boardrooms and perhaps in courts. Yet there is also a human image that refuses to be abstracted. Families who have followed Villarreal for generations, young fans in Miami who will see live Spanish football for the first time, players who will step onto foreign turf and wonder what history they are making or losing. In the immediate term, expect a storm of opinion pieces, heated debate on social channels, and a test of whether compensation measures placate those who feel betrayed. Expect other leagues to look on with greedy curiosity or wary caution. Commercialization has always propelled football forward, but it has also produced ruptures, and December 20 will be a measuring point for which side of the ledger wins the public's trust. Whether you view the Miami match as a brilliant masterstroke that will globalize La Liga or as a dangerous move that chips away at the soul of local football, the truth is it won't be quietly forgotten. This single fixture will be cited in arguments about the future of the sport for years, a night when a league chose to stretch its orbit and discovered how tightly bound fans, place and identity still are. The match itself will come and go, but the debate it's ignited about ownership, fairness and the direction of football is only beginning, and on December 20, when the lights go up in Miami, there will be more than 90 minutes of football on the pitch. There will be a moment that asks what kind of game the world wants to watch next.